Have you ever wondered if and how you can better manage your expectations and communicate them constructively? Of course it's possible, and for this purpose, I've developed my black box method, which I would like to introduce to you in this video. Before we get into the 4 steps of the black box method, let me explain where the method got its particular name, because it already explains pretty well what this method can help you achieve. You're probably familiar with the term black box from the news, because it refers to the onboard flight recorder that's used to store essential flight data. If this black box is found after a plane crash, for example, technicians can analyze the information stored in it to determine how the accident happened and then draw conclusions from it. Before you start with the black box method, make yourself aware of what is currently bothering you. For example, something that makes you get out of bed in a lousy mood in the morning, something that generally stresses you out or makes you feel bad. Try to focus on the challenge currently weighing you down the most. Then let yourself become aware of what you want instead, what your needs and desires would be for this situation. And with this awareness, you can then move into the first step of the method. The first step is to look at your situation in a completely neutral way. Look at your stressful situation from a certain distance and concentrate exclusively on the facts by deliberately putting aside your emotions, assumptions, and evaluations. Then, if it helps you, you can write down those things that are apparent and factual, without interpretations or explanations. Let's now go to the second step, where we look at the direction of the expectations. Here, ask yourself honestly, who's expecting something from whom? Do you expect something of someone else? Is someone else expecting something from you? Or do you expect something of yourself in this situation? Afterwards, you should also question whether you are entirely sure about the direction of the expectation. The third step is about becoming aware of your feelings. So ask yourself what challenges or fears the situation triggers in you. Are you afraid of disappointing or failing? Are you afraid of not being liked or appreciated anymore? Are you afraid of an unpleasant confrontation or possibly an argument? Or maybe it's even all of those fears at the same time. Admit your feelings honestly so that you can deal constructively with yourself and with the situation. Now we come to the 4th and the last step, the communication. That is, you start exchanging your thoughts with others. Of course, this isn't easy by any means, but believe me, it's worth it. Because by communicating, you can initiate changes and increase your self-determination. The most direct form of communication is to ask questions. Because by asking questions, you get information to understand others and to dissolve all the expectations and assumptions. You consciously leave your own point of view and ask your counterpart about their opinions, needs, or feelings. By putting yourself in the other person's shoes, you get to know an entirely new perspective and gain new, meaningful insights. In such a conversation, many things will clear up all by themselves. In addition, you can change your situation constructively because you know all the necessary details. So if you build up this kind of communication, you will get out of the originally stressful situation more satisfied. My years of experience have shown me you can resolve many conflicts and misunderstanding by asking just a few questions. And that much more quickly than you might have imagined. I hope I could help you with this video. If these 4 steps still seem a bit theoretical to you, please check out my exercise on the black box method.